Hi my lovies. Guys, many people call this a weed and some even call it pond scum. But you know, it's worth taking a second glance, and I'll tell you why. Because what if one of the most overlooked plants on earth could help feed families and towns and perhaps even the world? This tiny floating plant is called duckweed. And our Creator has placed it over quietly on ponds and rivers and lakes and all quiet waters across the world. It doesn't even need soil, and it is one of the most nutritious things that you could eat. And it asks for nothing. It's just simply waste, and it's overlooked by almost anyone who passes it by. But under the right conditions, guys, it can double in size every 24 to 48 hours, making it one of the fastest growing flowering plants on earth, and so nutritional. And when grown safely in like clean water, you know, certain species, they are rich in protein, iron, magnesium, potassium, and like so many other nutrients. And scientists believe they could become one of the world's most sustainable foods. Isn't that amazing? And you know, our Creator, he or she or whatever it may be, didn't hide this gift on the highest mountain where only a few could reach it. Like he's scattered it across the quiet waters of earth, where anyone willing to look a little closer could discover it. And like, you know, it's the same with the wildflowers. Every day we walk past plants that have fed us and healed us and clothed us and comforted us and inspired thousands of years of, you know, stories, of beautiful stories. Like, but like, most of us have forgotten the names of them, and it's a lovely, you know, way to kind of just like start a conversation, you know, in different areas as well, because there's different names for different plants and different stories, and it's just beautiful. And like, nature has a beautiful habit of hiding her greatest treasures in the places that we least expect them. Like the mighty oak, that begins with a little acorn, and the brightest meadow begins with just a simple seed. And you know, maybe tomorrow's most important food has been quietly floating on our ponds all along. But maybe the duckweed isn't even just teaching us about food. Like, maybe it's teaching us about ourselves as well. Like, how many people have we overlooked because they didn't look impressive? Or how many quiet souls have carried gifts that could have changed the world if only someone had taken the time to notice them? Like, the world celebrates what's loud, but the Creator often works through what's quiet. And maybe that's why he filled creation with little reminders like this, to teach us that greatness isn't always found in the tallest tree or the brightest flower. Sometimes it floats quietly and silently on the surface of a pond, waiting for someone curious enough to see it. So here's my invitation to you guys. The next time you walk through nature, just don't look for the spectacular. Look for the overlooked. Learn the names of the wildflowers and notice the moss beneath your feet. And you know, watch the lynchings on old trees. And just pause beside duckweed on a quiet pond and ask yourself, like, what other gifts has the Creator placed all around me that I simply never learned to see? Because perhaps change in the world, like, it doesn't begin always with discovering something new and spectacular. Perhaps it begins by finally noticing what's always been here in front of us and around us. So yeah, thanks guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye bye bye.